p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A bit of breaking news as Voyager Digital files for bankruptcy. Another crypto company that's dealing with insolvency. So 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibite OG. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and let's get right into this story. So Voyager Digital files for bankruptcy. Crypto lending platform Voyager Digital filed for bankruptcy late Tuesday under Chapter 11 of the United States Bankruptcy Code, filing for reorganization. Crypto companies continue to struggle with solvency as another major player files for bankruptcy. High-profile crypto broker platform Voyager Digital is the latest victim of the bear market as it has filed voluntary petitions for relief under Chapter 11 of the United States Bankruptcy Code in the Southern District of New York. Chapter 11 will make way for reorganization and propose a payment plan for creditors over time. Initial plan of reorganization. The company has estimated that it has over 110 million of cash and crypto on hand, and a further 350 million cash held in the for benefit of customers account at Metropolitan Commercial Bank. Furthermore, it has claimed that the crypto assets held on the platform value close to 1.3 billion. However, a significant chunk of its assets is still stuck with Three Arrows Capital, 3AC. As of now, the reorganization plan would involve taking over account access and focusing on returning value to customers. The initial plan is to provide proceeds for 3AC recovery, common shares in the newly reorganized company, and Voyager tokens to the customers with crypto in their accounts. The customers can decide on the proportion of common equity and crypto they will receive. On the other hand, customers with USD in their accounts will only receive funds after reconciliation and fraud prevention process is completed. With Metropolitan Commercial Bank 3AC's troubles affecting Voyager, that's going to be a nightmare if you're trying to get your USD out of there. Crypto hedge fund 3AC was one of the worst hit firms during the 2022 bear market. Less than a week ago, the firm had to finally be liquidated as it struggled to stay solvent after the Terra Luna debacle. The firm has also defaulted on its loan from Voyager Digital, which had lent the distressed fund 15,250 Bitcoin and another 350 million in USDC stablecoins. Voyager has already issued a notice of default to 3AC for payment failure of the total loan amount of approximately 650 million. Voyager CEO Stephen Ekrlik, spoke on the decision to reorganize. This comprehensive reorganization is the best way to protect assets on the platform and maximize value for all stakeholders, including customers. The prolonged volatility and contagion in the crypto markets over the past few months and the default of Three Arrows Capital on a loan from the company's subsidiary, Voyager Digital LLC, require us to take deliberate and decisive action now. So, just another black eye in the world of crypto and the exchanges. This is a crypto lending platform, Voyager Digital, and they filed for bankruptcy late Tuesday. Okay, so welcome back after the intro. So make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning. We're just shy of 11,400 subscribers now. We broke 11,300 plus yesterday or today. Had like 70 or 80 new people from yesterday to today. So it was nice. Been a little slower lately because crypto's crashing. Not as many people are watching crypto, and you know, that's what happens when people are losing their portfolios. I wish more people were on this station, but I will diligently work to get up to 50 or 100,000 people. I'm blessed to be at 11,000 plus, and I think the more people we get in here, we can keep from going bankrupt, being liquidated in their portfolios, and can actually have a portfolio in the future when XRP and others are ready to take off. So we covered XRP, XLM, DGB. I would still like to get into XRP on this update just to see what we're looking after that, and then I want to go into a different direction. So we're still fighting on the 30-minute time frame. So let's see. So with the price volume trend, let's take a look at something real quick in the 4-hourly. So way up here, XRP had 499,000 on average in the 4 hours. Yeah, about 490,000, 492, 500, depends where you click. And that's the average volume output in the 4-hour time period. You know, 499,000 roughly in this area. Come down here and we have less market participation. We only have 307,000. Come down here, 273,000. The higher up we go, we get more participation. So, what does this mean? Well, we could be running out of sell volume down here. I still think this continuation leads us one more level down before it's all said and done. And I think somewhere around here is where we should be starting to buy back in for a real long-term hold bags. And even if it were to do something like this, bounce around, come up, come back down through here, it's fine. You buy it every level lower. I'm not saying you go all in here. I'm just saying that's where you can distribute a nice amount. You can even maybe do 50% if it gets that cheap. And then you can start putting more and more and more on the way down. So that's what I'm looking at for XRP. And then when you look at it in the grand scheme, because eventually we're gonna have to come back up eventually and do something with this pattern. But notice this entire way down, we haven't even messed with it. We just continue to drop. Very bearish. Very bearish. And every time we never hold the previous level. And if you start to look at this appropriately, we're coming down towards the end of this pattern. From the major breakdown we've broken down, we will come to the end of this pattern eventually. This is a huge descending triangle. And at this part of the pattern, it's November of 2021. But you know you could bring it all the way back here and it would still be just as relevant. You could just say, hey, we came through there. But I want to go from here. Because then we can get this wick and hit the wick below it. And then you can see a pattern that's formed on this downtrending support and downtrending resistance. That's about the best I can put it. And then the short term, we have that ascending triangle that once it breaks, then we can come down to this descending triangle at like 26 cents. If we break down to the downtrending support again from here, put you at about 26 cents. But we have two levels right now. Here, we've got to break this uptrending support at around 31.4 and 28.5. And then we can get down to 26.8. If that breaks, that's when you come down to 18 cent area. And then my projected low is 11 cents. With a possibility of breaking lower, but I think a pretty solid chance we're going to hit 11 cents. I can't confirm nor deny that, but that's, I guarantee that we get under 30 cents, and we've already done that. The longer projections that are a little more far-fetched are the ones that we're approaching. You know, at sub 30, sub 20, I mean. You know, and then sub, obviously, the 15 if we can get there. So I'm very happy we broke the sub 52 and the sub 40 and the sub 30. But now there's retraces on every level, and you can see it at every level. So you have to be patient. But with all these, like with digital, or with Voyager going insolvency now, there's a lot of crypto companies that are going bankrupt or putting in their articles, and now solvency is becoming a big play, you know, in crypto with the exchanges. So you better make sure that you trust who you're with. I'll continue to say I love BITGET. Join me on BITGET. The link's in the video description below. There's a copy trading leverage trading or futures trading tournament going on. But you can click my link. Join me on BITGET. There is no lending. It's not a lending platform. It's a trading platform. So when all this shit happens, you're going to see all the lending platforms are going to be gone. They're going to be bankrupt. So, and then I use Uphold to keep my money and withdraw and whatnot because BitGet's just a trading platform. You can't withdraw off of there. You can do the peer-to-peer and sell it to people through PayPal and stuff. But yada, yada, yada. So, we've looked at that. Now I want to look at Theta real quick. Because Theta's been in a very big pattern like XRP, and that's the downtrending resistance on the top. But this is the downtrending support in the immediate short term. We're trying to get rejected up here, and Theta will come back down to like 92 cents. We haven't been there. Well, I mean, we hit there June 22nd here, but I'm saying before we did this, in this immediate short term, look at Theta. You know, and this is related to Tether, obviously, but on the Tether chart, it goes back to February of 2021, roughly. So, I mean, you broke these lows, so I anticipate this to be a bearish continuation pattern. And then, here, let me delete this. You know, I don't even want this chart. I want to get the Theta USD chart. Oh, that was like an anticlimactic come across the screen. let's see. We want to put Theta. Oh, yeah, it was back up here. I've got these segmented out. So, goodbye USDT. Hello, USDC. That's where I have my money. USDC paired against USDT and BITGET, the money that I've made. And then I also bought a couple $100 worth of their native token that's gone up a lot. I made over 30% on it since well, more than that. It's been up like, I started with $202 and today it went over $300 and something. I was like, holy shit. This keeps going up. So USDC. I must have picked it. What the? Oh, I picked Huobi. God. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I picked the Huobi chart, of course. That has no history. I guess we can go on the Binance chart. Fine, we'll go on the Binance chart. No, that's Theta Fuel. Whatever, I'll just use the one I have. So, really need it in the immediate short term, but I would like to show a chart that goes farther back than this. I mean, that's not gonna get it done. Hold on, let me pause this for a sec. Okay, guys, so I'm using this chart, but I could have just kept the tether chart because I forgot. Theta doesn't really go back a lot farther than what we already seen, so on these charts anyhow. So with Theta, it looks like a bearish continuation pattern. So we wanted to redraw this out anyhow. But it looks much like, remember what we just drew out with XRP? Theta's much like XRP, except I dare say this is in a falling channel. And right now we're getting rejected by the 20-day and the daily. And if that's the case, I completely expect this back down at 77 cents at some point. But not just that, I anticipate, and I'll take the smaller continuation, but I anticipate this to have a breakdown and come down here at some point. I can see Theta at 56 cents. And I've been saying this since Theta was much higher. But Theta's been all the way up to $9, $10. And to see it all the way down here is unbelievable. To me, it's unbelievable. So, now one more thing I want to bring on here is the price volume trend. I want to show everybody the, let's see, the volume, which is already on. Oh, it just, why did everything load up right when I hit that? So, real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. I know this is dragged on, but I wanted you guys to see this. So, pay attention to the bottom, down there at the price volume trend. I'm not gonna straighten it out or anything. It needs to, I guess I will real quick. So that's where we're at. So let's see how much participation we have in the market in the 4-hour time frame. Down here, 124,000 on average. You come up here, 92,000, 170. 215, 5,000. So we peaked over here at about 200,000. And now we come way back down here. And in the 4-hour time frame, we've got 149,000 here, 130, 130. So yeah, we still have a little bit of volume here. It's not overwhelming, but there's less volume up here, I believe, when we came up to here. Yeah, 93,107 on average. 94,000 on average. We found volume as we came into this area. We've picked up some sell volume. I mean, you can see it. On the way down, we didn't have as much selling. Right here, we picked up, for some reason, a spurt of sell volume. So, we're going to see how this plays out. If it plays out as a bearish continuation, we're going to come down to a minimum of 56 cents. If we break up, we have a top end potential of $3.01, not in the immediate short term, but as a pattern breakup. You know, you've got many areas of resistance at $1.38, $1.43, $1.47. all the way in and up, but you would think you would have to come back down here and at least get support at 72 cents if you're going to make it all the way back up there. XRP Future Millionaire, hit that like button.